Hi guys, so today I'm launching a new video series on my channel and I'm going to be calling this the Everyday Girl's Take on blah blah blah. So today I'm going to be focusing on eyebrows, and the reason why I'm doing these videos is to show you guys the simple way that an everyday person is going to do their makeup, because I feel like YouTube has become really saturated with all these professional makeup artists who are showing you all these different things on how to do makeup, but let's be honest, they may be too intense, too extreme, too time-consuming for the everyday person. So for the first video of this series, I'm going to do the everyday girl's take on doing your eyebrows, because I feel like eyebrows are one of those things that people overlook it, but it's definitely something that can change up your whole face and that can change up your whole makeup game. I have 3 different ways to do your eyebrows, and I'm going to talk about them on the video, but they center around a main concept that makes eyebrows so easy and so easy to achieve. So let's just get into the video, and if you guys like this series, make sure that you subscribe to my channel to see what I put out next, and I hope that you learned something good in the next couple of minutes, so let's go. When it comes to eyebrows, I think that a lot of people are scared to get into them because everyone knows what a bad filled-in eyebrow looks like. I mean, I'm talking about the people that take a stencil, hold it up to their eyebrow, and then just like color it in with some powder, and no one wants to be that person, which is why so many people just kind of avoid eyebrows as a thing. And a lot of the videos on YouTube that I have seen on how to do eyebrows or eyebrow tutorials or how I do my eyebrows every day, they're very extreme makeup artist eyebrows with brow highlighting and wax and, you know, using 5 products. So that's just not realistic. Today, I want to show you guys a couple of the different products that I use to do my eyebrows, the different kinds of looks that you will achieve with them, and hopefully it will help you guys, the everyday person, figure out how to do your brows in a manner that makes you comfortable and that doesn't look like you stenciled them in. Because man, have I seen a lot of those, and they're not cute. Your brows are not on fleek if they look like you put them to a stencil. Now I just want to start by talking about a product before I even touch my eyebrows, because I'm not really going to demo this product, but I do think that it's a really great product for you guys to know about out there, and this is from the drugstore. This is the Maybelline New York Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara, and this product is just like a circular little mascara wand, and it has a mousse gel on it, and what you want to do with this is just run it through your brows, first going inwards towards your face in these kinds of movements, going like this, really making your brows look wacky, and then brushing it back the other way and setting them into place. I'm just not going to put it on because it'll mess up the other products I'm going to use, and I want to show you guys a clear brow gel to set my brows rather than this. This product is really great if you're really low maintenance makeup but you just want to have a little bit of color on your eyebrows and you still have pretty full eyebrows, and this is a really great product. This is still a product that will allow for movement. It's not for an extreme eyebrow look, nothing like that, but it's good for the everyday kind of simple eyebrow look. Now to get into the first demo of how I like to do my eyebrows, I'm going to talk about brow pencils. So the one that is my favorite is from Anastasia, who is the brow queen, and this is the Brow Wiz. Now I'm sure that you guys have heard of this product, but it's just a twist up pencil with a spoolie on the end, and it is one of my favorite ways to apply my eyebrow makeup just because it's so specific, you really draw in hairs. So to start using this product, I take the spoolie and I just kind of brush my eyebrow hairs into place. And what this does is it will form where your eyebrows are the sparsest and where you really want to fill them in. Now, just so that way you guys know, I get my eyebrows waxed. I do not get them threaded because I feel like when you get them threaded, people go overboard with it, and there's not too much control to say like, whoa, back off, like don't thread there. I go to European Wax Center because it's less painful there. They do waxing all the time, and I just feel like you get the best results. And I always tell them, don't mess up my brow shape, just clean up the edges. I just don't want brow hairs that are like underneath my eyes or above them because that just messes up my makeup. If you guys don't want to get your brows done, you don't have to do that either. So to fill this in, I like to go where the sparsest areas are, and with this kind of pencil where you really have a nice thin tip, the best thing to do is just mimic brow hairs. And whenever I'm using any kind of brow product, what I like to do is just start in the middle of my eyebrow. And that's just to kind of add some darkness. That's where you really want to add the hairs. I feel like when people go to outline their whole eyebrow or like to define the bottom edge and then they like work their way up, or if they like form the whole outline of the whole eyebrow and then fill it in, that just is when you start to look really stencily. To do this, again, I just stay in the middle. I hold it wherever you're comfortable on the brush, but I just like to get a lighter stroke so that way I'm not getting too heavy. So I try to hold it around the middle as if you're holding a paintbrush. So again, fill in the center, and you just want to do light, short strokes to really mimic brow hairs. So just keep going, and then I work my way towards the tail of the brow, and I just do it like that. So now if you guys look between my two brows, already you can tell how much stronger this one is in color and shape than this one, because this one does have a little bit of a sparser look. Now when it comes to the middle of my eyebrows, that's where I tend to have a little bit more hair. So I just really fill in just the very beginning, and I try to follow the direction of where my eyebrow hairs are growing. So in the middle of your eyebrows, like in this area, they grow up, and when you get out to the middle, they're growing this way to your right or to the outer corners of your face. And then when you get to the tail, they start to grow down. So from this side, you want to go down. In the middle, you want to go out. And in the very center, you want to go up. That's really all that it takes to fill in your eyebrows with a pencil. And I'm just going to lightly do the other one because I still do want to show you guys one more product, and I'm not going to fill these in too much just for the sake of being able to show you. If you guys are using a pencil, especially the ones from Anastasia, already have a spoolie on the ends. So just make sure that you're always using the spoolie just to brush out the product, get your eyebrow hairs back in place, so that way you can see if you need to go back in and just really define anything. Now in a perfect world, I would take off my eyebrow makeup and re-show you how to use this next product, but I just don't feel like doing that, and I think that it's okay to just show you guys on top of what I've already done. So this is a Dip Brow Pomade, and this product is basically, you're gonna get the same results as you would with a brow powder, but I've used a brow powder. I just don't like the results that I get with it. I feel like I don't get to build as much kind of oomph in my brows as I do with other products. So I tried this out and I actually am really in love with it. It gives you much more of that kind of powdered, like just it's naturally darker look than Brow Wiz does, because Brow Wiz is faking the look of brow hairs, whereas Dip Brow is just going to add that kind of, you have really dark, thick brows. The brush that I use for these brow products is actually a free one that I got from Elizabeth Arden, because I just like how tiny and stiff this one is. It doesn't have too many little bristles in it. For the pomade, I just like to dip a little bit of this product onto my brush. So to do this, I just follow that same directional output that I did before, going out towards my hair in the center and down on the corners. And you want to get in your arch. And again, I like to apply the most color to the middle of my eyebrows to keep it really in the center. So you guys can see I'm halfway from the top of my eyebrow and the bottom. Work in the most color there. And that's just how I like to do it. Get a little bit more on your brush for the other eye. And some people say that with this product specifically, you want to wipe off the product before applying it. I don't have an issue with it. I just really gently tap my brush in. I don't really swipe it in the brow pomade like you would for a powder. And the pomade is super buildable, which is what I love. So I'm not going to apply too much of the pomade because I don't want to walk around with like Yeti eyebrows today, but I do have pretty dark eyebrows already. So I just take a little bit of this brow gel and I literally just push the hairs in the same direction that I used to fill them in. So I go up in the center, out in the middle, and then down at the ends. Literally, I find brows to be so important, and it's so easy once you find the product that you are most comfortable with and you find the style of brows that really suit your face. So that is it. Brows are so simple. And yeah, so let's go to my outro now where I'm going to have on my full makeup and I'll tell you guys a couple more details that I might have left out. So before I end this beginner's guide to eyebrows, I just want to do a quick sum up of the things that I talked to you about. If you guys just want a very simple, hassle-free eyebrow look every day, then I recommend going in with an eyebrow mousse or an eyebrow tinted gel. And this one here, again, I've said this 3 times already, I think, is the Maybelline Brow Drama Deep Brown Mousse. And this is just going to add some colors to your brow, keep your brow hairs going in the right direction, and it's just super easy to use. If you want to add definition to your eyebrows and you want to fill in sparse eyebrow hairs, then I recommend going in with a pencil, and my favorite is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. You have a spoolie, you have a pencil on this, and it just adds extra brow hairs if you're feeling like you're really sparse, and it will also add some nice shape, definition, and color to your eyebrows. If you need to really deepen up your eyebrows, or you just want a much bolder eyebrow, then I recommend a pomade or a powder. So my favorite is the pomade. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. And this is just going to add a lot more color, a much more stronger brow, and you can also obviously play up shape, and you can mimic brow hairs with this. It's just not how I use the product personally. And if you are going to fill in your eyebrows or do anything to them that is going to alter how they originally look, then of course I have to say that you really want to invest in a brow gel. This one is the Anastasia Brow Gel in clear. And a clear brow gel is just my favorite after you've already put in color because you don't want to overdo it. And this is just the best way to do it, and it keeps your brows going in all of the right directions. And to sum up, the last thing that I just want to really imprint on you is that your eyebrow hairs grow in different directions, so when you're filling them in, you have to keep that in account. The center of your eyebrow grows upwards, the middle part of it grows outwards, and the tail of your eyebrow grows down. I don't feel the biggest need to highlight my brows or to outline them or anything like that. I think that the way that I showed you guys here, which is working from the inside to the outside of your brow, is going to give you the most natural, not stenciled eyebrow look, and I hope that you guys learned something from this video. If you guys have an area of makeup that you guys want me to do an everyday girl's take on, then I want you to comment down below, tweet it at me, comment on one of my Instagram pictures with it so that way I can film the next one for what you need help on. And yeah, I hope that you guys like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!